Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. I'm Stephanie Fisher. I'm a licensed counselor here in the state of Michigan, and I'm owner and operator of In Progress Counseling. You'll likely notice an uptick in the amount of videos that start developing more intentionally and consistently that idea of immature functioning. And I've said for a long time here, immature does not mean what we think it means. It's like, oh, you're so immature. Why aren't you doing the things you're supposed to be doing? It's like a referendum against someone. Immature can mean less than mature, meaning I haven't done something long enough for me to be doing it from a mature, there we go, standpoint. So if you go way back to the start of, the YouTube videos, 400 some videos ago, you'll notice kinks, you'll notice some peculiarities. You'll notice that over time there's a style that emerges. There's maybe a slower cadence that emerges. There's also a lack of perfectionism that as I've done it more and more, I've been able to say, hey, at some point I can cut my losses and it doesn't have to be perfect. It can still be good and we can still put it out there. So maybe even a degradation of quality, but that's not in and of itself a bad thing. It's just as you do it over time, there's things you let go, there's things you ease up on. You can just accept things as they are a little bit more consistently. That's a maturing process. And so often when someone comes in and there's not a skill set developed, there can be such a harshness towards self, or maybe they even feel judged by other people. And so let's say you're in your 30s and you just haven't budgeted before. Why not? I don't know. Maybe there's a ton of reasons for it. Maybe you have a successful paycheck to paycheck situation that you've just been able to be successful in it, so you haven't had to do a lot of budgeting. Perhaps you've had a lot of economic resources. Perhaps you've had very few economic resources, and so trying to put them in the right places, it's like, I don't even have the luxury of that. There can be so many understandings and stories around why someone might come into their mid-30s and say, okay, I've never budgeted before. I should take a look at how to budget things successfully. So you go from a place of maybe chaos or lack of structure to organization. Now that's going to require something of you. That's going to require you to be a beginner, do something new. And when we do that, we understand just how little we know. It's like, oh crap. I have to first check out, where's the money going? And then I have to decide, do I still want the money to go there? And then if I don't want the money to go there, how am I going to change that habit or that pattern? How am I going to pull back from impulsivity? Or how am I going to start to be proactive about finances versus just reactive or permissive or lackadaisical? Now, there's a whole series of choices that go into what feels like just this choice of starting to budget. It's like, well, no, there's a reason you haven't done that successfully yet, or it doesn't align with this current, the way that you're formerly doing it and the way that you now want to do it. There's a difference there. So there's a growth curve. There's a newness happening. The first couple months of budgeting might have some growing pains to it because it's not a mature skill set yet. It's an emerging skill set. It's brand new. And you're coming from a place of, I haven't done it before to now I'm doing it. And so clients might come in and say, Steph, I'm pathetic. I'm in my mid-30s and I've never done a budget, or I'm in my 40s or my 50s and I don't know how to do this. It's so loaded that the word pathetic can come up so often. And there's guilt and there's shame. And it's like, well, right, so you're new at it. I don't know that we have to investigate why you're new at something. There's a whole host of reasons to describe why we do some things later in life compared to maybe the ideal of mastering everything as soon as we turn 18. But for some reason we don't. And so as you go through life and as you learn new things, we're consistently taking ourselves from an immature way of operating in a particular domain to a more mature way of operating over time. And again, immaturity can feel so abrasive, but it's an important word when new skills are happening. It's like, of course I'm not good at this yet. Yes, it's unfamiliar. Yes, there's growing pains. Yes, there's discomfort. It actually makes a lot of sense. And it's there because I'm willing to try something new. Now, my posture is not immature. That is a mature way to navigate the world, saying, okay, when I understand how to do it better, I'm going to try to do it better and go through the whole gunk and the growing pains and all that, inner turmoil of going through change. That's brave. That's really quite wise. That's quite mature. And when we start something new, there's an immaturity that's part and parcel of being a beginner. These are not problems. These are just Yeah, experiences to metabolize, understanding that as we go, we get stronger at things. That's great news. If I started budgeting today, and honestly, I just started filing my taxes today, and I do not like that skill. Hate it immensely. It explains why I actually avoid it. Not paying my taxes, please don't audit me. I do pay my taxes. But the point being, the more I do it, the more systems are in place, the more maturity and the less agitating things seem to be. That's just part of growing. I really want to cut out the last minute of the video, but alas, here we are. Have a good rest of your day.